death grip. We'll get some applicators, some brushes, and do one more pass. Good thing we read the instructions. Really, really faded it. If you don't have an applicator like this, you can also use a microfiber towel. Hey, welcome to the Truck Spa. We're just finishing up a detail for a customer, and guess what? He's asked for tire dressing, tire and vinyl dressing. So this is the perfect opportunity to use this video as a product review for the new tire and vinyl dressing. Stick around. You know, whenever a customer brings us a vehicle, we ask them what they want for the detail, what the kind of wash they want, just so we can book their time, but also more importantly, finding solutions to people's problems. We're looking to see what they're after, what they want cleaned, what they need detailed on their vehicle. We got this one just about wrapped up. My customer messaged me yesterday and said, do you have any tire dressing? So like we said earlier, product review time. We're gonna be trying the new Death Grip. Yeah, big magnets! Oh! They have just been exploding here in the last probably 18 months, updating their line, new labels, a really, really cool look. It's a new water-based tire and vinyl dressing. So we're gonna be trying that out. Those of you who are familiar with the Chem-X line, then we've had it here on the website, the original tire and trim dressing from Chem-X. They've been using this product for quite a while. It's a silicone-based dressing, so it's got different properties, different characteristics, different finishes. I really like this product personally, but I have found out that it is not the best for things like floor mats. You know, a silicone-based dressing can really leave a slick film. You know, when a customer messages and says, hey, I just about broke my leg getting into the car, well, no more on the floor mats, right? So that's where something like this comes in, right? We're not looking for that semi-gloss, that slick look. We don't want that sling factor. Let's put a sprayer on this. We'll get some applicators, some brushes, and we're gonna go around. We're actually gonna start on a couple of the tires, go from there, and see what else we can find on the truck, put some dressing on. Let's get started. So, a couple of ways to apply. We're gonna start off with the tires, and we're gonna use a couple of these brushes. Here's a couple of brushes that I've used in the past and I'm using in my detailing bay. This one right here, it's a new brush actually. It's a ultra soft body brush, which is, it's not a stiff brush. You know, something like this, you guys have seen these around. These are really good. If you've got a really heavy grime on your tires, you know, cleaning the bugs on the radio, it's a really hard, stiff brush. We're not here to clean the tires. We're just here to apply the dressing. So I'm not gonna use that brush today. These much, much softer. If you look at this here, you know, these brushes, when the bristles, I don't know if you can see cameraman, the bristles, they almost look like they're feathered at the top. A split brush like this gives it a really, really, really soft touch, a really soft. So it's a really, really mild brush. And that's what we're looking for. We're just looking for something to apply the product. So let's have a look at this tire, guys. Here's the difference. We're gonna have two different aspects of what we're applying to today. You know, a lot of tires, especially highway tires, commercial trucks, very smooth sidewall, that kind of thing. I don't think we could get more of an aggressive tread on this tire today. We've got the heavy, heavy lugs, not only at the top, but on the sidewall as well. Really heavy sidewall lugs. All right, first time. I don't know if we got to shake it up or not. It's just like a white cream. It's got almost a bit of a coconut smell. Me bamba! I don't know, can anybody confirm? Doesn't smell bad anyways. And like anytime we're applying a product, we want to apply it to the brush, not directly to the tire. We don't want to overspray on the wheels or anywhere else. There. You know, it's kind of like scrubbing dirt, whatever like that. Anytime you get an edge like that, you just want to get the bristles around and just turn them around so it gets all on those edges. We don't want to have any dry spots left behind. And do one more pass. Yeah, now we're coming all the way around. We don't need to put any more on. Okay, we might have applied it a little heavy, but I think these are the characteristics I've seen before myself. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the difference between silicone dressings and water-based dressings in your experience. I know with a silicone-based dressing, the advantage with a silicone base, right? With something like this, we'll probably show you, we'll put it on another half of a tire in the back. We'll compare the two tires with the two products on a tire in the back and we'll show you. But the nice thing about a silicone-based dressing is you can apply it nice and it almost sets itself. You can leave it and not have to worry about it after that. Now that they're applied, like you can see, it's still very wet. We've got to, if we want to get that nice matte black, clean black finish, you've got to wipe it off afterwards. Let me get a couple towels and I'll show you. Same kind of thing. We just want to start on the inside, clean that lip along the bead really well, right? Like that. Oh yeah, I like that. There you go. We told you we're going to try the difference between the silicone-based and water-based. It's probably the best way to show and not tell. We'll do the death grip on this side. We'll do the original, the OG silicone tire and trim on this side, and we'll let it dwell a little dry after we clean it up and let you decide on what you think. Let's put the silicone dressing on the back side of the tire. Here's one of the advantages to the silicone dressing. You can see it's a lot thinner, it's really wet still, and there's a little excess that's running down. So in order to leave that, we're gonna have to dry it off. All right, we've given the dressings a few minutes to dry. I don't know, here it still looks a little brown, like it didn't cover very well. Maybe I didn't apply it as much as I could have, I guess. I don't know. What I wanted to show you with this tire is the difference. You can see now the silicone dressing, we didn't dry it off. It's definitely a more of a semi-gloss finish, a very, very black finish. Let's take that tape off. We're gonna clean this up a little bit, reapply the dressing on the tire all the way around, and we're gonna do the other tires and move on to our next project. Hey, you know what? I didn't even bother to read the instructions yet before we get started. Maybe we should stop and do that. We should do that. Oh, here's something we haven't been doing. 3, lock it in. Allow 5 to 10 minutes to ensure full penetration and bonding. For more subtle finish, lightly buff with a clean microfiber cloth to tame the gloss. Good thing we read the instructions. All right, we back. We gave it about, we said 10 minutes, probably closer to 12, 15 minutes. We haven't touched it yet. Definitely has a glossy look to it, but you can see it's not going to give us a finish where we can leave it without wiping it down. I almost want to go a little lighter this time. I'm just going to put it on really, really light. Tires are all done. This is one of the great reasons why I think this truck was suited so well for this product review. We're gonna put it to the test. Have a look, guys. You saw earlier in the video we showed you, the plastic on this bumper really, really faded. It's almost white. We've cleaned it really well, but it's just really, really faded. This is a 2005 truck. It's 21 years old. So this plastic has probably seen a lot of sun. It's pretty dried. We're going to see how well the death grip works on there. I've got some leftover applicators. You can use microfiber applicators. If you don't have an applicator like this, you can also use a microfiber towel. This side, we're gonna spray some on directly, kind of like we did with the tires, see if it makes a difference. I know before with the tires, it helps us give us a difference between the matte and gloss finish, but we'll see if the spraying the product directly on the bumper gives us a better finish and a better look. Just gonna put some on, soak some a little bit. We're gonna leave that spot. We've done that little section. We're just gonna let that sit. Come over here to this side. We're gonna try the same bumper, but on this side, and we're gonna apply it differently. This time we're just gonna spray some on, and then we did like we did with the tires. We're just gonna let it sit for a few minutes, and then wipe it off, wipe them both off, see if it makes a difference. We'll let that sit for a few minutes like we did with the tires. Come back, check both bumpers, and see how it works. Here, I don't think I see a whole lot of difference. You know, the applicator definitely shows you the line. You can see the contrast from what it looked like before to what it looked like now. Even if we dry it, take a towel and dry this side, it's definitely made a big difference. You can see where we've applied and where we haven't. So I think we're safe. We don't want a whole lot of overspray. We want to keep the truck clean. So we're going to keep using this applicator. We're just going to finish off this bumper and probably let it sit and dwell for a bit. And then we'll just come back and give it a wipe one more time. You know, to apply a product like this, you don't need an applicator. If you've just got a microfiber towel, you can do that too. Get a clean side, fold it over. Spray it on the towel as well. Now the microfiber is gonna soak it in, so it's probably gonna catch a little more of it, where the applicator is just gonna hold it on the surface and then apply it nicely too. So if you're gonna just use a towel, you're probably gonna have to use a couple more shots just so that that spot is saturated. Moving on to the running boards, we've got the plastic trim over the hangers, the end caps, and the top pieces. Also, just like the back bumper, definitely well faded. We're gonna apply it with the applicator as well and make our way down. Let's keep working on the truck. one of the toughest spots to clean and one of my biggest pet peeves, one of the spots that never gets cleaned properly enough, and it's these mud flaps. And and a guy can hit it with the greaser, scrub the shit out of it all he wants, but because it's so dull and faded from the dirt running down, being in such a vulnerable spot, let's see what the Death Grip does to clean up the back of these mud flaps. Absolutely beautiful, sells itself. This is the climax of the video right here. This is my favorite part. I loved it. Nothing better than having clean black mud flaps. They're so hard to clean. You take the time, use a product like the Death Grip, get that dressing on there, clean it up. I love, love, love when a vehicle has nice dressing, the trim, the tires, but you clean up those backs of those mud flaps, that puts the icing on the cake. That's going to wrap it up for our application here today and this product review. Let's just recap real quick. The water-based dressing, we learned from reading the instructions that applying it 2 different ways makes a huge difference on how that finish looks. You want that nice, black, clean finish, matte, no shine. You're going to want to put it on a brush, apply it, and wipe it off. You guys are looking for a nice, glossy finish with the water-based dressing. You're going to want to spray it on the tire, let it sit, let it dwell, give it some time to penetrate, to really bond to the tire, and then wipe it off. Really great way to get 2 different finishes with 1 product. But also, we learned about the importance of putting a tire dressing on. It seals that rubber, keeps it, a UV protection, keeps the dirt out, keeps it sealed, makes it easier to clean the next time. There's a lot more benefit to dressing than just making the tire shine. So I appreciate you guys being here with us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We've got more coming up for you. Thanks for being here for this product review. Check out more products to help your vehicle looking its best, like we do here at the Truck Spa. That's why we're the difference between washed and clean. Thanks for joining us.
Large Car Truck Spa, the difference between washed and clean.